So this is my first ever tech review. I've been reading some guides and I've read that the most important thing is to leave your ultimate summation until the very end to make sure they watch the whole video. So with that in mind, Jesus, I love my AirPods. Buy AirPods, like right now. Stop this video, turn it off, go find a pair. Me, they're awesome. I love them. So as the title suggests, I've had them for around about 9 months. During those 9 months, I reckon that I have carried my AirPods with me everywhere, every day. I must have used them at least once, almost every day I've had them in my pocket. It's like carrying a Swiss Army knife. All of a sudden you start finding all these little situations where you're waiting and you're bored, you're waiting for your wife to finish shopping, you're waiting in the queue for something and you think, oh, I can just pop these in, I can put some music on, listen to a podcast, kill a little bit of time. It's amazing how many opportunities you have during a day to do that when you have AirPods. I went through a period of just trying to spread AirPods throughout my life. Every jacket pocket, every bag, in my car, on my desk, next to my bed, I would just spread them everywhere and I never had them when I needed them. AirPods fit in your pocket and they're just there. I love them. Also, if you remember that Steve Jobs video where he pulled out the iPod Nano on stage.
You ever wonder what this pocket's for? I've always wondered that. Well, now we know, because this is the new iPod Nano.
That pocket, perfect for AirPods. I don't know if that's accidental, but works like a charm. I have lots of Apple kit that I carry around with me day to day, and I've never had so many people stop me and ask me about anything as much as AirPods. They ask me all sorts of questions, and granted I get some stupid questions as well as interesting questions. Let's deal with the common questions that you get. Do you have £159/$/euros? Can you afford to spend that money on headphones? You can afford them. You can't afford them. Only if you're wearing them like this. No. Do you have human ears? Then yes, you're in with a shot. I have genuinely never heard the low battery sound on these things. I really do wear them almost all day, every day. I never have any kind of problems. One of the uses that I really like is how good they are for making phone calls. I very regularly have to make calls at my desk or when I'm walking through London, usually with a coffee and a bag in my hand. So having hands-free is really nice. And I have toyed in the past with buying traditional Bluetooth hands-free headsets, and it's not a good look. It's just not a good look. Trust me, this looks a lot cooler than this. So the word around the campfire is that we're going to have to take a bit of a deep dive on the corporate synergy of this project, being, as it is, out of the wheelhouse. Okay, ping you later. But what I love most about the AirPods is the magic they have. When you open them up and you pop the lid for the first time and they come up on your screen, it's seamless. It's just absolutely perfect. And it is so Apple. It's Apple of old. It's not Apple of new. It's not Apple taking away your headphone jack or making you use USB-C. It's Apple making something that just works seamlessly. And the pairing of the AirPods with the Apple Watch, I think, is just fantastic. It means that you can put your phone to one side and just not care about it. You can control almost everything from the watch. With the update with iOS 11, so that you can tap on either side for different commands, absolutely fantastic. I do sometimes have it as Siri, but you can look a little bit of a fool talking to yourself walking down the street. I genuinely think that AirPods are Apple's most Apple-y product that they've released recently. The reason that I personally love Apple, the it just works mentality. Pairing it is a dream. Switching from device to device is a dream. Pairing it with the watch to go running, I mean, I don't do a lot of running. Probably guessed that, but I'm told that's really nice as well. If you want to switch from your phone to your iPad, from your iPad to your laptop, from your laptop to your desktop, it's just a breeze. Apple's AirPods, to me, are the definition of what an Apple product should be. It's designed within an inch of its life. It's beautiful to look at. It is simplicity. It is elegance. It is, I'm starting to sound like a Johnny Ive White Room video, aren't I? But joking aside, it really just, the old Apple phrase that we used to use back in the day, it just works. Whenever people used to ask me, what kind of computer should I get? Why should I get an iPhone? Why should I get an iPad? And I would just say, it just works. The more Apple stuff you have, the better it all synchronizes together. And that might not be as true as it used to be as their ecosystem grows. But in this situation, I think it's just a dream. If you're someone like me, regularly in your bag, carrying around an iPad, a MacBook, an iPhone, an Apple Watch, it will just make your life so seamless. It will just work. So yeah, if you don't have a pair yet, genuinely, I really do. I don't think I can recommend a product that will be as universal as AirPods. If you have an iPhone, I feel like you need AirPods. I feel like they go with my iPhone now. Everywhere my iPhone goes, just like my watch. I wear my watch, I have my iPhone in my pocket, and I have my AirPods everywhere I go.
So yeah, that's it. AirPods are awesome, and you should buy some. Like, share, subscribe, etc. down below. Thanks for watching.
Harrison, first video for his most successful YouTube channel ever. Take one.